Man, I'm ecstatic. I know nobody's out there watching my videos, so I guess it doesn't matter, but having problems. I was missing a DLL file to make things work. I still have to use Studio One, and I'm using a different editing program for my video, so this is pretty much a video and audio check, but it's got to be better because I know I'm sure enjoying it. We're just going to go in and I'm going to show you, for the lack of a better word, some type of angelic being. I mean, I don't really have any other explanation for it. Here's Pat Island, you know the area. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know, and I can't stress enough, if you don't have a video card, don't waste your time because you're just not going to see it. I watch my videos on a playback, and I mean, you can't see anything that I'm showing. It gets too pixelated, and then I even see other things because of the depth of the pixelation. It's like they're working in 4D or something. I just don't know. But we're gonna go over here on this little patch of dirt over here. If you watching me zoom in, but there's carvings all over this hill, and I actually kind of I call this the apartment complex because there's just so many inner earth entrances here. You know, it's like an apartment complex. It's kind of crazy. So you got to check it out like always. You know, don't take my word for anything, but we're going to go in over here and I'm going to kind of stay out a little ways. And while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to delete that marker thing there. But what you have here is a woman, you know, looks like she probably got boots on, blue jeans, she got a hat. But my best guess is that they're traveling upwards because she is looking down, probably freaking out because the ground is disappearing. I would imagine so. But if you look at this that's around her, and here's the head, okay? You know, it kind of looks like a Palladian description, but I mean, it's like see-through, it's translucent, you know. So, as I zoom in here, you know, check it out. You know, it looks very angelic. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, you know. I kind of don't have any reservations anymore about spitting too much out because people can't handle it. But I mean, there's people flying all over the place, Antarctica, man. I mean, they're in the air all over the place. So with that being said, you know, here's an example. Check it out for yourself. Never take my word for anything. I'll show you a few other things here. This is pretty much a, you know, audio and video check, but, you know, kind of hard to make all of this out, but it looks like there's a couple beings over here, and this is actually a head of another being, and here's a head of another being, but he's actually like pushing him up from his shoulders, arms and shoulders, and pushing this guy up, you know, all carvings, you know, beings, I don't know, you know, because here's another one, you know, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, what is that, Sasquatch? You know, it's either a carving or a being. You know, there's an entrance right here is what's up. But I guess I'll start from out here. I got this marked, but you know, this is a balcony. You know, and you can zoom in if you check out the site yourself, but it almost looks like there's three smaller beings here, maybe even a kid, you know, and maybe these are dads, and there's a few other things back here, you know, there's another type of balcony. It looks like there's a couple of things. There's always stuff going on here, you know, it's just mind-boggling. You know, here's another being, you know, they distort the heck out of everything. But I just wanted to show, you know, this woman flying through the air over here. Now, Google don't want to work for me. There we go. And I'll just show you an interesting carving in the side of this hill. It's a little different than most usually because there's usually not a Western motif. However, I see them all the time wearing cowboy hats. It's kind of mind-boggling. But whether they planted it here or it's carved. Recently I don't know anymore. This kind of actually looks like a fairly recent type of a carving, which is odd. That's kind of why I'm pointing it out. But this looks like a guy with a cowboy hat. He's got the reins in his hand, and here's a horse's mane. Here's the bridle. You can see the eyeball, and it kind of gets all fudged. But there's a lot of other things within this little picture here. But it's just odd that it's a Western motif here. This looks like some kind of crest or something. Or it's a bird. I mean, I don't know, but it looks like a bird head, some kind of strange feathers. But, check the site out for yourself, and I hope the audio is better. So, until next time.